Greetings, animators and editors. So today we are going to go to the last step of our process, the short of the cherry on top, the thing that makes it all work, the magic, right? All of the cool stuff. So we've been learning little seasonings here and there, but this is probably one of the most important steps because it actually gives you the feeling and the soul. So we are here in Premiere, and you're working on your Foley project, which is much more complete than I'm showing you now, right? You're supposed to find all the sound effects, all of the metal clanging, the walking, the steps, and of course the dialogue. And we did this on our last lesson.
Come on, Baymax, let's go.
Right? So what really needs to happen here is we need to give it the sauce. And yes, we're talking about music, right? However, we're not going to create the music here. If we have the music file, we can grab it and import it. We've done this many times throughout the Premiere lessons. So let me go ahead and we can go ahead and close Premiere Pro. We're going to do this in a different program, and that different program is going to be GarageBand. So you're going to your launch pad. Some of you have like this waffle because you're in a different operating system. So down here, instead of the rocket ship, you have a little waffle area, and you're just basically going to write GarageBand, and there we go. So if you use copyrighted music, meaning that somebody else's music, you're not going to be able to use it in your animations because they'll copyright strike it. And you know what a copyright strike is, because YouTube is very notorious for striking down videos or demonetizing videos. So you want to make sure that the product that you made is 100% yours. That way you can share it, you can post it online, especially if you're going to be making multiple animations. Now you can go to a royalty-free source, right? A royalty-free source can help you create that music. However, in the reality is that in this particular case, right, the music that you make is special because there's a lot of advantages to it. You have a sound that you're specifically looking for, a track that you've created, so it's 100% original. So we're going to start it off here. We're going to start off with the empty project, and all we're going to do is just double click that, or you can hit choose, and this is our area. It's going to give you some ideas of how you want to work with a GarageBand. Now GarageBand can record, it's a full digital audio workstation, meaning that it can record full bands, full albums, a vocal artist. It can record pretty much anything musical, and it's designed that way. And so we are going to be working with software instruments, right? Because obviously we're in a classroom environment. But if you had let's just say a portable MacBook Pro, or even GarageBand for your iPad or your iPhone, you would be able to do this. Now, unfortunately, this software is only available on Mac, right? On a Mac, or I'm sorry, on an Apple device, because there are iterations in the iPad and the iPhone that you could use. Android users, do not fear. There is a separate type of activity for Android users. But let's stick to this because GarageBand is much more powerful than the free versions that you get with things like Audacity. So that's a different software. So let's go ahead and start with software instrument. Double click that, right? And it gives you this classic electric piano. Yours may look different than mine. It gives us a starting point. Now, if you look down here in the musical typing area, it actually converts the letters on your keyboard into keyboards on a piano or a digital device. All right. So if you really wanted to, for example, play the C major scale, see, those of you inquire that do, re, mi, fa. Okay. So you can actually play it on your actual keyboard that you use to enter text, right? It converts it over. So, and it doesn't have to be that. So if you have music, if you know how to write music or perform music, and you understand theory and how to create chords, or if you just want to play around and try to see if you can actually create different sounds, you can, right? And of course, this is for advanced. You don't have to do this. I'm just giving you a little brief overview, right? If I wanted to do, let's go with a synth and I wanted to do a pad, and I chose this, let's say Ghost Voices, and see how it changed Ghost Voices here. And now if I hit play the chord, so that would kind of be like a mysterious sound, right? And we could actually use that under some, can be really sad, like something like, that was the last time Jane saw John. There is no more hope. See, so you can know what I'm saying, right? So I'm playing around here, but you understand that music can make things really sad or maybe intense, and it has a lot of power. But I'm not. You can play with this if you want. I'm not. That's all the time I'm gonna spend here. I'm gonna focus my time here, teaching you how you could create an entire song, and it's not going to be specific to the Big Hero 6 project, because I just want to give you an overview, because you may want to use this for your master animations, your final project, right? And again, this is why Apple computers are very strong in the industry, because they give you all the tools that you need to create. So up here on the upper right hand corner, there is 3 icons, right? Like a music icon, there is like a notepad, and then there's a loop browser. If you have zero talent, zero background in music, today you're gonna make music, and you're saying, how can you do this, Wadis? Well, I'll tell you why. Because you're gonna be using loops. Loops are pre-recorded music that fit together like Legos, like a puzzle. So they've already have the ends, the keys, the beats per minute, all of the musical stuff. It's already baked into those files so that you can connect them just like a word processor. You can edit them, copy, paste, right? And in reality, you don't need any musical writing ability to create it. All you have to do is have a good ear and just really pay attention and be patient as you audition all of these choices. I'm going to walk you through it. So up here on the upper right hand corner, we'll go ahead and hit click loops, and you're going to see there's a big list. It's a library, it's a browser, and if there's a ton of sounds. And if it's grayed out, that means you have to download them. Back when we were working with Illustrator, you remember that we could download fonts from the cloud. GarageBand works in the same way. It doesn't want to overflow or overload your hard drive. So anything that's grayed out, there's a little arrow down here that if you click it, you enter your password, right, for your computer. I don't know if I entered it right. Oops. And then what happens over here is that it'll allow you to download that one beat that you want. Okay, so there it is. After Hours Beat 2. I clicked it once, and down here is the actual browser. So if you wanted to turn off that sound, you just click that. That's kind of like a start and stop. But you really actually just can hit it once, then hit it again. Like click it to start, click it to stop. So you can actually go ahead and you can audition all of these sounds. Interesting. All right. So, and basically you can look through this whole entire list one by one, auditioning all of these files, but there's an easier way to do it. You can actually search by instrument, genre, and descriptors. So I'm going to go with instrument, and I'm going to look for some synths, right? And let me see what's up in here. Interesting. Oh, nice. Sad. Okay. Kind of funny. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Let me go back over here. I like that. Let me go down a little bit. Okay. Oh, that's giving me a little vibe. So all I'll do is click and drag that and bring it in here. I brought it into the timeline, right? Because I like that. I like that. It's a good intro. Now I'm going to hover over, and we call this the clip, right? Or the loop. And there's going to be two sections. One that has like a turned circle with an arrow at the end of it. And then there's another one that has kind of like two triangles, like greater or less than at the end. Okay, depending on what you hover, one is the bottom one will be trim. The one with the greater or less than will be trim, so you can cut down the loop or not. And then the one that has a little circle with the arrow, that's the loop, right? So if you click that part and you pull it out, it automatically duplicates the loop as many times as you want. So I hit play, and this is the intro. As it's rolling, hit it. All right. So it'll play until you want. And of course, this is the playhead. So it keeps rolling. So now we start adding to it. All right. Just like in Premiere, where you have different tracks, we're going to add tracks. So let's get some percussion up in here. All right. We're going to layer it. So I'm going to go ahead and come back to my instrument, click X, instrument, and I want to look for some percussion. Just all percussion. Let's see what this is about. Okay. I'm gonna put some shaker on there, but I'm not gonna do it all the way. I'm gonna wait at least a measure for to put that in. So I'm gonna bring that out. Oh, so come up here and bring that out. So then it starts a little bit with the intro again, and then the shaker. Oh, in time. See, it's just drag and drop, super simple. Okay. And then after that part, what I'm going to do is I want some drum. Well, I want some. I'll do drums. Right. So all drums. I want like an awesome beat. Oh, it's already highlighted beat. You see. Nah. I already have a shaker. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. Okay. I'll bring that in probably right there. Maybe I'm bringing it back a little bit more right there. That's exactly where I'll bring it in. So let's try and see what it sounds like again. There's a shaker. Kick it. All right. I know I'm stopping because I need to get through this tutorial. I'll be here all night. So what you already saw, how all I'm doing is dragging and dropping. It's snapping to the right beat. You can do this. It's going to be easy. All right. But let's just say you wanted to add, if you can sing, let's say you have an awesome voice and you wanted to add your own voice. Maybe you wanted to add like a singing track to it, like a ooh, or let's go, or yeah, right? And so you can actually do that also in GarageBand. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I'm gonna play it in time. Well, actually, you know what? Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can do this. See this red button up here? That's the record button. And whatever you record, right, it's going to put it on a new track down here. So I already have this mic that I'm using. It's linked up, but if you're using the Apple computers at school and you have your Apple earbuds, or and I have some headphones with microphones, you can actually do this in class as well. So I'm gonna add my voice to something. Let's see what am I gonna say. All right, I have an idea. Oh yeah. Give me some bass. Oh, I messed up. You see what I did? I recorded over the wrong track. But I'm going to pull it down because I like that. I like that vocal take. If it lets me. And I'll pull this back. Wherever I had it. I think I had it right here. Hope I didn't mess it up. But I already got the working beat. I'm going to delete this. My bad. Working beat 2. That's fine. All right. I'll take this and I'll put it on a new track. Oh, undo this. Actually, let me just undo the whole thing. Command Z is your friend, right? So what you need to do here, I forgot. You have to go track, new track, and it's going to be hopefully it gives me a microphone track. Input 1. No, I don't. Hear sound for no, I don't. Just hit create. All right. So now it's here audio 4. Now I can do that. So now I'll do it again. That was just a warm up. Oh yeah. Give me some bass. Okay, so now I've got it in, right? Now, I could leave it like this, right? I could leave it, but there's all these, you can hear like the track in the background. So I want to go ahead and I want to trim this up so it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to see if I can use, I think it's C. We can trim this down too. Right there. Okay. Split it. Bring this over here. Split at playhead. Right click. Split at playhead. So it separates the two. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim this up a little bit more here. And I'll trim this up over here. Now I can put them where I want them. So let's see how it sounds. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Let me bring it down. Too loud. Right. Too loud. All right. So let me undo the loop. See, it's looping. It'll just repeat. So you got to take this off because it'll loop the little track. So again, it's, oh, yeah. Bring that back. And then here, give me some bass. A little louder. Give me some bass. Okay, I like it. So, last thing, I said give me some bass, but I don't have any bass. Well, I kind of have that low boom, right? But I'm going to basically, actually I'm going to go to the instrument, and I'm going to go for a bass. I'm going to look for a bass. So let me go to bass, funk bass. Oh, I like that. So, put that in. Let's see our track. Oh, yeah. Give me some bass. I bring this down. Ooh, that was, I didn't even know it had that cool runoff at the end. Whatever that was awesome. I'll do it twice because it looks like it's gonna be looping twice. It has a good loop. And then I'll extend it. And again, if you need to fill time, you can extend it over, do lots of different things. I'm not gonna do any more than this. Let's just listen to it one last time and see how it works. I think I got the bass at the right volume. Oh yeah. Actually, I'm bad. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch it over a little bit. Power wah bass. Cuz I want to hear that boom. Boom boom. That cool deal. So I'm not going to bring in the bass right away. I'm going to move my voice over here. So it says give me some bass and then the bass comes in. I think that'll work better. That way it's all layered. So now let's go for it. Oh, yeah. Watch the little snare. Give me some space. There you go. There you go. That's cold. All right, here we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to export it. So we're going to go here up to where it says share. You're done. You did it, right? And let's go ahead and we're going to, we want to get this. So basically we're just going to select the whole thing to make sure that we can export it. We're going to share. We're going to export song to disk, right? That's what we're going to do. So share, export song to disk. We're going to go to our animation folder, right? And I'm going to put it in my dialog box, and I'm going to basically call this Streets of Juarez. You call it whatever you want, right? And this and try to make something that goes with the Big Hero 6, assignment. Obviously right now we're just playing around and experiment, but you should have a smile when you're going here. You should be surprising yourself. This is also the file you can send to your phone, and you can play it on your phone, so you can actually write your own music. Down here, you want it to be MP3, and this is the file format you will be sharing, because we are going to have a gallery walk with this music, right? I want to hear what you guys came up with. It's going to be so fun. It'll be so cool. I'm going to export this high quality. Okay, so we're good. So it says quality, so we're all set, and export it. All right, and it's in my file. I'm going to go ahead and bring this out, and you should have the final project. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and work on it. This is Mr. Juarez. Hit save often. And that's it. Happy playing around. This is Mr. Juarez. Over and out. Bye.